Let's get some people on here, especially freedom-loving Americans. Uh, we've been sold out again by Trump. Israel's come under attack. Looks like five explosions taking place over in Israel. Apparently Hamas is taking credit for it. There's so much shit happening. Hey, good evening, fellas. I hope you guys are all doing well. See, there's a few people getting on here. Let's try to get this video up there, people. Because I'm sick and tired of being fucking sold out. I'm sick of being lied to by these politicians. Uh, Never again will I put any faith in this whole corrupt ass system we are living under. Hey Harry, how you doing? This whole system is corrupt as it possibly could get. It's the Black Evening. I hope you guys are all doing well, but this one's probably going to be a little more heated. I'm pretty aggravated about this whole topic I'm going to talk about here in a little bit with all of you about what Trump just fucking did. He backpedals on his words. I don't know about the rest of you, but I am totally sick of the bullshit. 100% sick of all the bullshit. Especially people from Michigan. Because this, what this has to pertain with is people from Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia. If any of you are from any of them states I just named off, please sound off. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, brother? Anybody in here from Florida? How about Georgia? Anybody in here on here from Georgia? Okay, we got Pennsylvania. All right, Ozda Black. Well, your state's part of this, so hang tight for a minute, brother. What about Maryland? Anybody from Maryland here? Virginia, okay. South Carolina, all right. Nebraska. How about New York? Anybody from New York on here? Okay, Liberty for all Florida. Okay, well, looks like we got everybody covered, maybe except for Georgia and Maryland. Anybody on here from Michigan other than myself? Minnesota, Harry, copy that, brother. Well, I guess I'll just get right to the fucking point here. Trump is on Wednesday announced this Council of Governors. Okay, what's up, Joe, my brother? Glad to have you on here, man, because you're not gonna believe this shit. You guys are not gonna believe this shit. I'm telling you, this is unreal. This has shown me that I'm right about this Mr. Trump here, and his bullshit he's pulling on all of us. Good cop, bad cop type shit. And we all know how much he badmouthed Hillary Clinton and promised us all that she was going to be in prison, this, that, the other. None of that shit's ever came true. But now he's made a council of governors, a bipartisan group of state leaders focused on strengthening federal and state collaboration on national security, disaster response, and military coordination. Okay? Now, these governors he selected are from Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia. And we all know what Trump said about, Whitmer, the governor here in Michigan. Called her a tyrant. He called her worthless, was going to go after her over the COVID lockdowns. But he appoints her to be part of this council of governors. Now, does that make any sense to any of you, especially you living here in Michigan, knowing what we've had to deal with, knowing how anti-2A she is, knowing that she locked up people during COVID, that the whole COVID thing was bullshit? But yeah, he elects her to represent this council of governors, along with some of these other states. I don't know. That's why I was asking. You know, if you were from Florida, how's your governor? Do you trust your governor if you live in Florida? Do you trust your governor if you live in Georgia? Do you trust your governor if you live in Louisiana, Maryland, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, or Virginia? Do you trust any of your governors? Now, I don't know about the rest of these governors that have been elected to this council, but I do know the one here in Michigan. And it's an utter disgrace. It's a joke. It's a slap in the face to the American people by Trump himself. I can see. And well, Mark, you should feel slapped. Can anybody see me or hear me? I'm froze up on my end. Am I back? Yeah, I'm frozen, but can you guys hear me? Okay, sound is back, but no visual. I still see a bunch of you on here. I don't know what the hell's going on again. Go figure. Piece of shit. Well, if you guys are still hearing me, just let me know. I don't care if it's frozen like this. The prepared prepper, what am I pissed off about at Trump is him giving Gretchen Whitmer a seat at this governor's council, knowing damn well all the shit he talked about her. Just goes to show that he doesn't mean a damn word he says. Trump is a liar. Okay, are we back now? It looks like we're back. Let's view these messages. Yeah, he is a fucking liar. And I mean, we should all be a little pissed off and concerned. I mean, come on, people, especially people here in Michigan. We know what we've had to deal with. We've encountered it. We've endured it. Just like some of you other states, I'm sure. But I do remember Trump, you know, calling her the evil witch of Michigan, how she was treating the Michigan people so unfairly, how he couldn't stand her, all of this other bullshit. Yeah, right wing, left wing, man, it's all the same bird, absolutely. I I've absolutely seen through all their bullshit, people. I'm hoping you all see through their bullshit too, that we are all being played. We are all being manipulated. We're all being used. I mean, Christ's sakes, he wants to give these governors power for national security when they let their cities burn and be destroyed by Black Lives Matters during, this summer of love bullshit. God damn. Yeah, later tonight, these things are going up. I no longer support this bullshit at all. Man, American people, we have no hope. We have nothing. Our country's being ran by a bunch of hyenas. Yeah, I'm fired up, brother. Because you know damn well that Trump said all these things about Whitmer. But yeah, he goes and appoints her part of this Council of Governors for National Security, Disaster Response, and Military Coordination when she wouldn't even can keep the cities of Michigan safe from BLM or Antifa. She allowed that shit to happen. She allowed GR to burn. She allowed Lansing to riot. But we're supposed to trust her to coordinate national security and military coordination and disaster response. She wouldn't send the National Guard down to Texas when asked to secure the border. Holy shit, people. Holy shit. How Trump is deceiving us all. But he's not deceiving me anymore. I've been skeptical of him back in 2021 when he banned the bump stocks. I knew he was no true friend of freedom, no true friend of the Second Amendment. I mean, look at these people he's putting in power. I mean, yeah, it all sounds good on paper that he's going to give us our 2A rights back. It looks all good on paper that Doge is exposing all this fraud, but ain't damn thing going to happen to any of these people who committed all these crimes. Nothing's going to happen that Doge finds out, that uncovers. Nothing's going to happen to any of these people who've committed this fraud against us, we the people. There's no charges going to be brought up. But yeah, I'm absolutely just dumbfounded by the lies that Trump blatantly puts out there now. Like, what's he think? We all got fucking amnesia and we forget what he says? I mean, people look back in 2020, what he said about Whitmer. He called her a witch. He called her a tyrant. He called her a dictator. The not so nice lady from Michigan. But yeah, he goes and appoints her a part of this Council of Governors. Make that shit make sense to me, people. Especially if you live here in Michigan. But if you're from Florida, do you trust your governor to represent you? How about Georgia? If you're from Georgia, do you really think your governor's going to look out for you? What about Louisiana? Where's KP at? What about Maryland? What about New York? I mean, New York governor, look at the state of New York. Look how shitty it is. But yet, he gives the governor of New York a seat on this council. It's like he thinks we're all too stupid to see what's going on. Sandman or whatever the hell, just get off my channel, fuckface. I ain't got time for you morons tonight. If you're from North Carolina, do you trust your governor to represent you? Virginia, do you trust your governor? How's your governors there? Man. Politics is what got us in this first place, man. Prepper father. I don't like politics. I don't like politicians because it's all corrupt bullshit that puts the boot on the American people's throat and we're told what to believe, how to think, how to feel. Fuck that. How am I blaming him? Because he's the one who elected these assholes. He's the one who put them on this council. That's why. The prepared father. He elected these assholes and put them on a council of governors to look out for the strength of the state and federal coordination and national security, disaster response, and military coordination. I don't have faith in my governor to do any of that. Do you guys all have faith in your governors to do that? But I know there's a lot of you, oh man, it's all part of Trump's master plan. You know, his master plan is to rule all of us from the looks of it. Now, that's just my opinion, but this shit is out of control, people. This shit is just downright stupid anymore. Downright fucking ignorant. We're being slapped in the face and we're supposed to just take it. No, I'm going to call bullshit when I see it. And this right here is proving to me that Trump is no true friend of freedom. He can talk all he wants. He can say all he wants. He can put whoever in charge of what. But I'm not going to buy into it anymore. Not whatsoever. Not whatsoever. And if you're buying into it, you are part of the problem too, because you fail to realize the bullshit that is happening right in front of your eyes. Right in front of your own eyes. The American people, once again, being played. These people are all in bed together, people. All in bed together. I don't care. Democrat, Republican, whatever. They're all in bed together. Truth be known, they was all part of that Diddy shit. But if you are putting your faith in Trump, your faith is being misplaced, people. And you better look elsewhere. You better put it elsewhere. Because you are straight being fucking played. We all are being played. We're all being just being played. We're just being strung along like good little sheep. Being thrown crumbs here to keep us happy. Lies and misinformation and propaganda being spread about to keep us confused, to keep us divided, to keep us guessing on what happens next. It's all part of the plan. And then I hear these other assholes out there talking about how Trump can possibly run for a third term, seeing as how he hasn't ran 2 consecutive. But why appoint the person you hate the most as to sit on this council of governors? The governor you talk the most shit about, Trump. You talk so much shit about Whitmer. You talk so much shit, Trump. So much shit about her. How she's a dictator. How she's ruining Michigan. How she handled the whole Rona thing. But yet you put her on a council to strengthen the federal and state collaboration on national security, disaster response, and military coordination. Are you joking me? No, you're not, because you don't give a shit. There's a bigger plan behind this all, people. You can bet your ass on that. This ain't all coincidence, these 10 governors he put on this council. Like I said, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia. These are the acting 10 governors sitting on this council. I'm not gonna have no heart attack, Ron. I'm not even that pissed off, man. I'm disgraced. I'm discouraged. All of you should be feeling the same way as I am. And if you're not, then oh, then you are just falling in line with whatever Mr. Trump says. Whatever, just, yeah, he knows what's best. Ain't nobody knows what's best for you except for yourself. There ain't no politician, no president, no Congress, none of this shit. None of these people care about you or me. None of them. And to think that for 1 second you're fooling yourself and you're setting yourself up for fucking disaster. I mean, he's already turned his back. I mean, he's two-faced, people. Says one thing and then does the other. And I can't stand liars. I hate a fucking liar. A liar is always going to be a liar. A two-faced cheater is always going to be a two-faced cheater. Now, I had hopes. But them hopes just got thrown out the window tonight when I found out this bullshit. Of all people, of all governors, Trump puts Whitmer on this council after bashing her all over the media, after bashing her left and right, firing up the Michigan people, firing us up to rally against her, only to turn around and start kissing her ass and all that good shit. Trump's probably fucking eating dinner with Hillary Clinton right now, laughing their ass off at us. It's sad. It's sad that so many people buy into this whole bullshit. Oh, it's part of his master plan. His part of his master plan is drawing us into a all-out war, my opinion. Because we are not going to be able to beat the cartel. Like he's thinking we're going to just be able to just wipe them off unless we just totally bomb the fuck out of Mexico with our aircraft carriers and jets and whatever else we have at our disposal. It's all a dog and pony show, people. Nothing more. But the American people, we've been played, especially if you voted for Trump. You've been played. I've been played. You've been played. I really wish I wouldn't have voted this year. Because the lesser of two evils gets us right back to the same fucking spot we're always at. It's an endless cycle when you always have to pick the lesser of two evils. No, I didn't wake up on the wrong side of the bed. No, I'm just seeing people for who they really are. And if you have a problem with my intensity, then just unsubscribe, scroll away, go look at some fluffy dogs or some cats on YouTube. I don't give a shit. I could care less about all your fucking feelings because your feelings don't mean shit, all you assholes out there. I'm a passionate guy, and I don't like being lied to. I don't like being manipulated. I don't like being played. So yeah, I'm a little fired up and I'm a little pissed off about it. Because everything coming out of his mouth right now is garbage. We're not going to get our Second Amendment back. None of these people that are being exposed by Doge is going to ever be fucking charged or tried. the American people, we're never going to see uh, any of our money come back to us. But just keep believing what you will. Keep believing what you will. Keep believing that Trump's going to be your savior because that's going to be your fucking downfall, morons. Yeah, gold and crypto, that shit can kiss off too. See, that's all part of that one New World Order, whatever you want to call that shit. Yeah, I know he's not pro 2A. It's just disgraceful, people, that we have Trump, of all people, the biggest mouth of the South, bigger than, all he does is run his mouth about this, that, or the other. And yet, we haven't seen anything follow through completely, except for more bullshit. But what was his slogan back in 2016 when he was running for president? Hillary for prison. He was going to arrest Hillary and put her in prison. And we all see that didn't happen. That they're all chummy buddy now. Same with Whitmer. He talked all this shit about Whitmer, calling her a tyrant, a dictator, how the American or the Michigan people need to rally up. I remember those words. I'm sure it's still out there in news articles somewhere what Trump said about Whitmer. But yeah, he elects her to sit on this council of governors. Now, how does that make sense to you? Ryan, yeah, he's all talk. I don't care who I piss off tonight. I really don't give a shit. I really could give a shit less if YouTube shuts my YouTube channel down anymore. Because the only thing that's pretty much on YouTube is a bunch of assholes wanting to get paid. Wanting to get paid to just do videos. Reporting the same bullshit that the news is reporting. It's fucking sad times we're living in, people. It's sad times. And I just wish more people were awake to that. I don't know what it's going to take for the American people to see that no matter who's in charge of us, that we're never gonna be free people. You can say you're free all you want, but you have a driver's license. You have to have a CPL. You ask permission to do this. You don't own your house even if you own it. You still have to pay property taxes. You don't own shit, people. You don't own a fucking thing. You're a tenant on your own property. Think about that. You're a tenant on your own property that you own. If you paid cash for your house, I don't care. My house is paid for. But you know what? If I don't pay for my property taxes, I'll lose my house. So do I really own anything? Hell no. We don't own shit, people. We're given permission slips. Yeah, Jack. Absolutely. We've already said that, man. Both wing, right wing, left wing, same bird. Exactly, man. I really was hoping for something different. I was really expecting something different. Should have known better. Should have known better from what I was seeing, which this has just got me shocked that he blatantly just did this. Like, holy shit. DB Cooper land patent is the way. But do I have any? Okay, is there still anybody here in Florida? If you're from Florida, if you're on here, Do you trust your governor to represent your best interest? How about Georgia? Anybody from Georgia on here? Do you trust your governor to represent you? Anybody from Louisiana on here? Do you trust your governor to represent you? Michigan people, I already know your I know your take on this. New York. This ain't just shit he said. I'm Dwayne, I'm not sure. Yeah, man, this is right on the government's form, man. You can look this up yourself if you don't believe me. 2AEDU was the one who broke the story. I listened to his video and did a little research, and this is what I came up with. So these 10 governors are supposed to work on a bipartisan state strengthening and federal strengthening coordination. That's what this is. And these are the governors he's chosen to represent that. It's a bunch of bad choices, in my opinion. Definitely New York and Michigan for sure. Yeah, it's absolutely insanity, people. It's insane the amount of bullshit that we are being told to believe. That it's all in our best interest. That everything's under control. Believe what you want. Believe what you want. But I think Trump absolutely fucked the dog on this one. As a person from Michigan, I feel like he slapped me right in the face by appointing Whitmer a part of this Council of Governors after him blatantly bashing her on national television, blasting her on social media, like I said, calling her a tyrant, a dictator, how she's rooted Michigan. But yeah, he goes and appoints her a part of this Council of Governors. See, that tells me right there that they are all in bed together. That they are all working hand in hand. And I just wish more of you would wake up and realize that this is not a Republic or a Democrat thing. This is a shit on we the people. We have neither side really has any good representation anymore. Yeah, I don't know why Trump does, brother. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But if you're from Michigan, you know that he said all these things. You know he called her the wicked witch of the north, that she was a tyrant, she was destroying Michigan, that she allowed riots to happen here in Michigan, and if there would have been a better governor in Michigan, none of that shit would have happened. She refused to send National Guard to Texas to help years ago, but we're supposed to trust her. She's probably the most anti-2A governor out there. She's walked with Black Lives Matters, let Lansing and Grand Rapids burn and be destroyed by these assholes, Antifa and BLM. But we're supposed to trust her for national security coordination. Come on. Just like the governor of New York. Look what happened. Look what's taking place in New York. There's something we're not seeing. There's something else in play here, people, that I'm sure he'll reveal to us sooner or later. Who is Tampon Tim? I'm trying to read a few of these comments, people. But I mean, this is just a joke. Uh, You know, it's like Jake Paul and the Mike Tyson fight. Yeah, all that hype. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, blah blah blah. And then it's all rigged and staged. All this shit is rigged and staged. This whole reversal of the infringements on our 2A. That's just to keep people distracted. That's just to give enough crumbs to keep some people happy. To think that, oh shit, we're winning. But we're winning. The American people are finally winning. We ain't winning shit. We haven't even begun to see the chaos that is about to ensue here real soon because of war is coming, people. Whether it's with China or Iran or who knows. But all these Arab nations have already told Trump to piss off about the removal of the Palestinian people from Gaza. We got Egypt, Turkey, all of them have massive military buildup right on the Israel border. It wouldn't surprise me if Egypt attacked Israel. It would not shock me in the least. Israel's come under attack tonight already. 4 or 5 bus bombings have already taken place that Hamas is taking credit for. Whether Hamas has done this or not, or it's a false flag, it happened. So we can expect to see a retaliation from Israel, and we just delivered them the 2,000-pound Moab bombs. Shit's only gonna get worse. Yeah, man, I've been on the internet for a minute today. Yeah, I have been. And if more of you would pay attention instead of getting on here making stupid ass comments and worrying about your safety and your family's safety and what's truly taking place in this crazy ass world, maybe you would understand why I am the way I am a little bit. But until then, just sit back and shut up. Like I said, I don't have the patience for morons tonight whatsoever. Because as an American citizen, I'm tired of being shit on. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being manipulated. I'm tired of everything being told to me that everything's just fine. Don't worry about it. When I know damn well it's not. It's just sad, people. It's really sad that we elect a president and then he turns around and shits on us. I mean, as Michigan people, I feel betrayed. I feel totally betrayed. Yeah, the JFK files. Oh yeah, apparently there was 2 shooters. No shit. There's no way how he shot him from that tower. That's all bullshit too, man. Yeah, see, why are they pumping out all this shit to distract us now? The RFK, JFK, MLK. Why are they exposing all this corruption, Doge, if there's never going to be anything done with it? If these people are never going to be held accountable, why are they showing it? Why are they exposing it? Were they just trying to get the American people riled up? Like, oh yeah, you guys have been, all your money's been being stolen for years now. We've been paying people that are older than the country Social Security. What are people going to do when they find out that there's no gold in Fort Knox? Is that when our economy finally crashes? Because I'll bet you there's no gold in Fort Knox. And I'm not a betting man, but I almost guarantee there's no gold in Fort Knox. Tim, how do I know nothing's going to get done? Because what has gotten done? What has gotten done? Tell me something that has gotten done. I mean, or Trina or Tina Scott, tell me. Tell me what has gotten done. And then I'll tell you why I don't think nothing's going to get done. Because nothing has gotten done. Yeah, gas is going to keep going up. Like ancient wisdom here says, the price of gold's probably went up. The price of eggs is astronomical, but it's okay. Like I said, people, we haven't even begun to see the worst of it yet. Because just wait till Iran or Egypt decides to attack Israel, and then we have to go defend Israel's bitch ass again. Shit, we're probably gonna end up supporting Putin and taking over fucking Ukraine now. He's calling Zelensky a dictator. He likes to put that word out there a lot. Dictator this, dictator that, tyrant this. Huh. Makes you wonder where he gets that from. Yeah, Ukraine's supposed to pay us back $500 billion. They said that they're not going to give us the rare earth minerals that we want to pay back the debt. The southern border, who knows what that's about to become. The whole time China's probably sitting back just waiting to either take Taiwan or the Philippines. We have all these plane crashes for no apparent reason. We have aircraft carriers getting struck by merchant vessels. I mean, this is shit that's you can't even see in a movie. This is shit you can't even make up in a movie. But we're witnessing it, and we're supposed to buy into everything. Just like there's a humongous fire in Chicago right now. Or that lithium plant that caught back fire in Pennsylvania magically. Chernobyl getting attacked. I mean, oh, I don't know, people. I just want you all to use some critical thinking. Be open-minded. Don't be blind and just listen to what your master tells you is true and take it at face value. Do any of you have a master? Because I don't have a master. Do you think Trump's your savior? Do you think any president is your savior? Then you're putting the power into the wrong people. You're putting your faith into the wrong people. All you Christians out there, that hats off to you. Your power's in Christ. Okay, cool. But you know what? When are the Christians going to get riled up and be pissed off and mad about what is happening? You know, I mean, I thought Christians were supposed to be peaceful people. Am I right or am I wrong? Christians are supposed to be a peaceful people, right? Well, that's good. I hope the MAGAs go pick the crops and the lettuce. I don't know what the fuck you're getting at there, moron, but get rid of all these illegals. Get them all the hell out of our country. Make America America again. Not make America great again. Not make America America again. A free country where the American people actually have a say in their lives instead of being dictated to and lied to and manipulated. Because you've all been lied to, you've all been manipulated, and that's only going to continue. It's only going to continue to get worse from here on out. Yes, you already said that, Trish or Fish or whatever your name is. Yes, okay, the MAGAs are going to go have to pick crops. Well, you know what? Okay, let Americans go pick crops and make more money. At this point in time, I don't give a shit. If none of the fucking crops get picked and all of, everybody starves to death. People are not going to let that happen. So you know what? They'll pay more. They'll pay American workers more to pick them fucking products instead of these illegals. I'd rather pay a little bit more than to have to worry about all these illegals in my country who are, who knows what they're willing to do. Because, none of them are peaceful. They're all fighting age males. But yeah, we're supposed to think nothing of that too. That all these males coming across our border of military age, oh, there's nothing to see here, nothing to worry about. They're just refugees, asylum seekers. You know what? If you're an asylum seeker, you're supposed to seek asylum in the first fucking country you enter. For most of them, it would have been Mexico. No, I don't have no pity for any of them. No sympathy, none of it. If your homeland's that bad, if your country's that fucked up, screwed up, then stay there and fight for it. Make the change it needs. But for all of you who are still buying into this whole Trump's my savior, he knows what's best for me, just wait and see, it's all part of his master plan. You guys are the ones that are in for a rude awakening. If you even have enough common sense to wake up from this nightmare. It's only been 30 days and look at where we're at, James Bryan. Yeah, it's been 30 days. So what's going to happen in 90 days from now? Do you think all these other countries are going to just bow down? No. I don't care if Trump ends this Ukraine war or not. We still have Israel to deal with. We still have Iran, Egypt, and all these other countries. We have our southern border to worry about. So you tell me. Yeah, he's been in office for 30 days. How many executive orders has he written? Does anybody know? If you do, please share. So tell me who is better. What do you mean by that, Uncle whatever your name is? Neither one of them are worth a shit. Canada's never going to close down the northern border. I mean, look at the corruption that they've exposed with Trudeau. But yeah, he's still in power. He hasn't stepped down. They're actually doing more mining, and Canada's trying to become more self-sufficient and self-reliant, where they can eliminate the U.S., where they can start trading with other countries. And don't even get me started about Elon Musk. I don't trust him. I don't trust Elon Musk one bit. A South African interfering in American people's business. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of AI. Not a fan of all this facial recognition. Not a fan of any of this shit that's taking place, because to me, it's all about surveillance and control. This whole supercomputer they're wanting to build in Texas called Willow, where everything that is recorded or taken a picture of is sent to that self-learning, self-compilating computer. A self-learning computer. We're supposed to be okay with that. Man, I guess I'm glad I'm old and my time's limited here on this planet. Because if I was a teenager or in my early 20s growing up in this shit world right now, I'd be terrified. But you know what? It's all these kids are programmed to think this is normal, that this is just the new way. And if you think that too, you're part of the problem. If you're my age and you think that this is a good thing, you're part of the problem. It's not normal, man. This shit is far from normal. Yes, absolutely. Good cop, bad cop shit. Absolutely. Chris P, what? Is this guy a fed? You think I'm a fed? Chris P, man, right there. We've given Ukraine a lot of money. We've given a lot of countries a lot of money. We support NATO. Yeah, I'm extremely happy with what I have, but I want to keep what I have. I'd like to have more freedoms back. I'd like to not have to worry about waking up tomorrow in face of a World War III with who God knows who, because we're pissing off everybody right now. This is all part of a big plan, people. This has all been planned out, and now it's just taking form, and we're all just witnessing it, and we're just all along for the ride. What don't I have a clue about, Uncle Peter Pan, PM, or what the fuck ever your name? What don't I have a clue about, dickhead? Explain to the rest of us what I don't have a clue about. If you're gonna get on here and make stupid comments, then I'm gonna call you out on it. Explain to me what I don't have a clue about, Uncle. Uncle PM for PM or whatever the hell. I mean, why can't people have regular names on here? I'm drinking a Rip It energy drink. Gets my adrenaline going. The rest of the world, the rest of the world lives like shit like we do. Uncle, how are we free, man? Okay, people, are you guys seeing this comment? We're free people. Do you not go to jail if you don't pay your taxes? Do you not go to jail if you drive on a public road without a driver's license? Will you not go to jail if you are carrying a gun concealed without a permit? You're goddamn right you'll go to jail for that. So, but yeah, we're a free people. We barely have freedom of speech anymore because everything is censored and diluted. But yeah, we're Uncle man, just get out of here, man. I'm done reading your bullshit. Yeah, Scully, absolutely, Skull. It is a system, and we're all just part of it. But old Uncle Peer here for PM or whatever, I don't know, man. No, I'm good. Never gonna shave my beard or do any of that shit. You have all that. You can be a clean faced pretty boy if you want. I have freedom. I have freedom to tell you to go fuck off. It's a corporation. Exactly. It's a business. And they're going to do, and what do businesses do? They do shady, corrupt deals behind the table, under the table, backwards and sideways. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that. Yeah, take a hike. Oh, we got a. Freedom of choice, not freedom of rule. I'm not even angry. See that Trish or whatever your name is? I'm not even angry. You haven't even seen me angry. This is me simply getting a little worked up because none of this shit makes sense. None of it adds up to anything but more bullshit for the American people to deal with. And that includes all of you. Not just me, all of you. Damn, these comments are coming in fast now. Yes, I'm very Captain Asshole. Welcome back, man. Yeah, I am fed up, just like you, brother. I am fed up with the lies, the manipulation, the programming, all of it. I'm done. It's all bullshit. Yeah, stuff like that will affect me and it'll affect you too eventually. See, that's everybody's problem. They think just because it's not affecting them right now or they don't think well, it's affecting you whether you think it is or not. And Chris P, man, think what you want, man. Just go away. All you gotta do is swipe away. I mean, Trump could be in bed with Putin. Who knows? Trump could be in bed with them all. We don't know. Do any of us know Trump personally? No. I know a few people who've met him and just think he's Mr. Wonderful. But that was a few years ago. Now I don't know what these people feel anymore or how they view Trump anymore. Reaper man, we're not free. We're really not. I mean, who's to say that this money laundering still isn't happening in Ukraine and elsewhere? I mean, we really don't know what goes behind closed doors. Like I said, people, I don't have the answers because this system has been broken for far too long. The American people have been lied to and manipulated and programmed for far too long. All the propaganda that we've been exposed to for decades. Everything's a lie, people. As soon as you realize that and understand that 30% of what they'll tell you is true. 70% of it's all bullshit and lies to confuse you, to get you feeling good enough. What the hell? Hold on. Well, this whole. Damn it, I lost that comment. Fuck. Well, there was some asshole on here. Michigan Polk, I'm drinking an energy drink, a Rip It energy drink. Crispy, man, go fuck off, man. Go fuck off. You're probably a fucking fed. Get off my channel, dickhead. Just reading a few of these comments because some of them are just wow. Oh, Australia refused to give Trump a casino license because they did their homework. See, I don't know about any of that. Whatever. Yeah, the system is fucked up, people, and it's working against all of us. I don't care if you label yourself a Democrat or a Republican, a libertarian, a conservatist. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you call yourself. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Angela, there's a lot of tools on here tonight. Must got their feelings all uptight or something. And I don't even, I think it's funny. I'm doing well. I appreciate that. I am a patriot and I do care about my country. And I care about all of you, real Americans, all of you Americans out there who are struggling and suffering and dealing with the same shit I'm dealing with. Maybe not on the exact level, but I look at things differently. I look outside the box. I look at what could be. I run every scenario through my head that I could possibly run through because I know I'm being manipulated and I'm being lied to, and I'm a seeker of truth. Truth is the only thing that matters to me. Being lied to and manipulated is never going to sit well with me. I'm never going to be quiet about it. I'm never going to accept it. Yeah, DB Cooper. Let them get all feeling up tonight and all fired up or whatever it is. It's good. Maybe I can wake some people up. I'm sorry, people. I can't keep up with all these comments right now. Okay, hey, hold on. I got one here. Hayward, whatever your name is, I don't know shit from what. I haven't got one thing right in any of my shows. Then why are you watching? Tell me what I've gotten wrong there. Hayward, explain to the rest of us what I've gotten wrong, that I haven't gotten anything right. As a matter of fact, I think I've gotten everything right, dumbass. Everything I've said has pretty much come true. Yeah, J Dog, Pimp Daddy C, truth, logic, and common sense. That seems to be lacking right now. Severely. Severely lacking. I don't care about making everybody happy, man. I only care about waking up the people who are still able to be waking up to this bullshit, who are actually tired of being lied to and manipulated and played. Them are the people I care about. I mean, not to say that I don't care about the rest of you, but if you're stupid and you can't be a free thinker and have critical thinking and all you can do is get on here and post stupid comments, then no, I don't have no use for you. Because all you're doing is getting into my fucking way. Now, when I started everything, I started it to gain allies, not to gain friendships. Allies. Well, the sky is falling there, Hayward. You're just too blind to realize it or to admit it. You're afraid to admit that I'm right. But go ahead, keep believing and falling for all the lies and the propaganda. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing you. I'll keep doing me. Oh, so now I'm a hillbilly, huh? I'm a proud redneck. I'm a proud country boy. You're fucking right. I'm not brainwashed like you big city folks who drive your electric vehicles and get your hair parted if you're a man, and that ain't even a man. Don't even get me started with that shit. And I can tell you right now, all you tough assholes, all you tough guys on here talking all this dumb shit to me right now, none of you pussies would say none of this shit to my face. You would turn and walk the other way if you seen me. Because you're all a bunch of cowards. You don't have the guts to be who you truly want to be or who you should be. Instead, you cower down and you think everything's just fine. Go ahead and live your life that way. You have to live with it, not me. You live with your choices. I'll live with mine. But until then, I guess we'll just all have to wait and see who's right and who's wrong. I have to wait and see who's right and wrong. But I can tell you right now, I already know. I already know that everything I speak is true. Thank you. This man is speaking what 98% of us are thinking. Oh, I'm glad to, I'd like to think that 98% of people are thinking the same way I am right now about all this shit going on. I would sure like to hope and think that, but it's really probably not the case. It's probably maybe 50-50, 40-60, who knows? So now we're Yankees, huh? Hold on a second. Chris P. The problem, no, do you trust your governor in South Carolina, Chris P? Who's your governor in South Carolina, Chris P? Oh, I know, Woodmaster. I know you do, brother. Yeah, James, I agree with you, brother. I think we're about to get our asses handed to us. No, I did vote. I wish I wouldn't have voted, but I did vote, dickhead. Off-road 101, whatever. I did vote. No, eat, sleep, watch news, complain, repeat. No, that's not what I do, but thanks for commenting that. I mean, see, you people that make these dumb comments, you know nothing about me. Nothing. But you want to assume and make judgments. It just shows you how stupid and simple minded you are. But keep showing the people, keep showing me how simple minded and stupid you really truly are. No, I'm not a hair supporter. Off road, whatever your name is. No, I'm not. I don't support any of these assholes. Well, haven't you been paying attention? I support we the people. We the people, not we the politicians or we the elite or we the rich and powerful. If you want to run with them people, that's on you. That ain't for me. You want to be controlled? Be controlled. You want to be a part of the fucking sheep flock? Then you go right ahead and join the sheep. A bunch of fucking pigeons. Pigeons flock together, man. Eagles fly alone. So that's why I'm probably alone a lot in this fight that is taking place right now. And I'm okay with that. Because at least I can count on myself. How many of you can count on yourself? How many of you have the guts to be who you want to be? How many of you are brave enough to say the shit that you want to say? Now, I know most of you that are subscribed to my channel and watch me regularly, you definitely are my kind of people. You are definitely what I said you are. But most of these people on here tonight that are talking all this dumb shit, they're cowards. So don't even pay attention to them because they'll never be who they want to be because they can't. Because they're too afraid. And that's why they want to get on here and give a guy like me shit. That's the only reason. Is because they are jealous that they cannot be like me. And I'll stand behind that. I wish I could show some of these comments because, man, so many of you, I thank you all for your support. I don't know why they hide the comments that are supporting me. That makes no sense. Another monitor. It makes no sense that. Oh, so I'm pouring out off road. Are you assuming? Are you making assumptions again, dumbass? Because the Walmart wouldn't let me in. Dude, I got probably $20,000 worth of fucking ink on my body. But that just shows you how simple-minded and stupid people are. Off-road, the stupid light. Yeah, man, your pee-pee's probably that big, isn't it, buddy? Fucking pansies. Yeah, Captain Asshole. He's definitely probably in his mama's basement or fucking who knows what. No, not prison, man. I'm a law abiding citizen. I've never been in trouble with the law, not one day in my life. So you can all, Hayward, whatever your name is. Yeah. Oh. What have I ever, what makes you guys think that? You know, what makes you guys assume and make these assumptions about me without knowing anything about me? I don't have a moderator, Crispy. I don't know what the hell moderates my channel and who blocks comments because I sure the hell don't. But what is your question? What is your question there, Crispy? I'll answer it right now. I see you on there. What's your question? I wish there was more people like William Wallace. But there's not. There's no heroes left in this world, people. That's why you have to be your own hero. You have to be your own savior. Because in the end of the day, there's nobody who has your best interest in mind except for yourself. And maybe, if you're lucky, a select few of your family members. Oh, I heard about that, J Dog. I heard about that. Also heard that Russia was flying bombers over Alaska as well. Who knows if any of that shit's true? Who knows if any of this shit's true? I mean, we don't know what's true and what's not. We're told the same story by the same media. I don't care what media outlet you watch, CNN, Fox, ABC, whatever it is you're watching, it's all the same programmable bullshit. It's all the same message. It's all the same wording. It's all the same lies to manipulate the American people into believing this, this, and this. Don't question things. See, people don't like to question things. People don't like it when they're questioned. But see, I bring up questions. If I'm curious and I got concerns, I'm going to address it. I'm not just going to push it to the side like it's no big deal. I am blaming myself on that, man. Northern Light Dog. I am blaming myself because I did vote for him. Don't think I'm not taking responsibility because I am taking responsibility. Why do you think I'm calling this shit out for? I don't see nobody else out there calling this shit out. I mean, all you're going to see on YouTube is people kissing his ass. I know that most of you are not ass kissers. I know most of you are not going to bow down and kiss the fucking boot of your opposer, of your oppressor. At least I'd like to think not. Yeah, all the news, man. It doesn't matter who you listen to. It's the same propaganda, bullshit, lies. And we're always supposed to believe what the media says. But my biggest fucking complaint tonight, what's got me pissed off, is Trump bashing Whitmer for years, calling her a tyrant, calling her a Nazi, calling her a dictator of Michigan, how the people of Michigan need to rise up. Was he setting us Michigan people up for a J6? Was that what he was doing when he was calling for the Michigan people to rally up? Makes me wonder. But why would you talk so much shit about somebody and then bring them in on a special council of governors to strengthen federal and state cooperation on a national security level, disaster response, and military coordination? Why would you bring somebody in like that you despised just a couple years ago, who you called a tyrant, who you called a dictator, who you said was ruining Michigan, when you told the American or the Michigan people to rally up? But yet now you go and appoint her part of a council of the governors. Man, I see through your bullshit. And I wish all of you would see through the bullshit as well. The skull unknown, I don't know what you mean by that, man. Yeah, he may have won the majority in all states. Chris P. Yeah, Whitmer. Trump talked all this shit about Whitmer during COVID. I don't know if all of you, if you remember that. I do, because I remember him talking shit, saying that she was a tyrant, she was ruining Michigan, she was a dictator, that the Michigan people needed to rally up against her. But yeah, he goes and appoints her yesterday on part of the Council of Governors with 9 other governors. One from Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia. These are the governors he picked to sit on this council. Am I talking about FEMA? No. But yeah, maybe that's why all of FEMA's here in Michigan. See, this is maybe all part of their big ass plan. You know, there's the big club people, and we're not a part of it. These people are. I'm doing well, thank you. No, I'm not butthurt. Cheese, whatever the fuck. What kind of name is that? I'm not butthurt. I'm pissed off. There's a big difference. I'm concerned. But see, nobody gives a shit. You know, I mean, that's the problem. Not enough people give a shit of what's happening to them or their fellow countrymen. I actually give a shit. I actually care. I'm not distracted by shiny things or entertainment. I live life to the fullest. But right now it's getting more and more difficult to decipher through all this bullshit and lies. And it's harder and harder to trust people, especially those that we put our faith in, that we elect to have our best interest in mind, to look out for our rights. The government has one job, people, one job, and that is to make sure our rights are not infringed upon here in America. That's the only job they have. But yeah, we've let that monster grow out of control. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what this governor of councils does. And just have to wait for some more lies and bullshit to come out. But who thinks Israel's going to attack uh, Hamas tonight? Do you think there's going to be some fighting tonight? I do. After Hamas is taking credit for, I think, 5 bus attacks in Israel. Things are only going to escalate, people. You can count on that. All you got to do is pay attention to what is happening around the world. When all these other countries start mobilizing and deploying their military to borders, they're planning something. They're preparing for something. Trump said to level the place. Who? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Gaza? Who? What? Where? What are you talking about? Yeah, man. A lot of it's just a great. Yeah, Gaza. Okay. Yeah, he did say that. And did we or did we not just send over Moabs, a bunch of them 2,000 pound bombs to Israel? And that's possible. I mean, I guess that's why they're pulling out of Ukraine. But this whole time, Zelensky was playing the United States. And now he's backing down or backing out of a deal that he made with Trump, apparently, over the $500 billion owed to the American people. Yeah, I know why, because them four prisoners that were exchanged were dead. Yeah, I get it. Who, where. But all my Michigan people, you should feel betrayed by Trump. You should feel like you just got smacked straight across your face because apparently he didn't mean a word he said when he called Whitmer a tyrant, when he called her a dictator, when he said that she was destroying Michigan, that the Michigan people need to rally up and fight back. He didn't mean a fucking word of that. Because if he did, he wouldn't have put her on this council of governors. So that just shows you how corrupt and dirty they all are. That they are all in bed together. They're going to promise us one thing. They're going to tell us what some of us want to hear, but they're never going to follow through with it. That's the manipulation part right there, people. That's all the lies we're being fed. It's a great big circle of lies. Nothing more. A great big circle of lies. The American people, we don't know what to believe. At least I don't. I take everything with a grain of salt until I have time to process it and think through on every scenario possible. And there's no scenario or any reasoning behind Trump putting Whitmer on this council of governors. There's no reason behind it other than he's in bed with all these corrupt assholes. Why else? I mean, she let Michigan, like I said, she let Grand Rapids burn. Lansing rioted, burned, businesses were smashed. But we're to count on her during national security. We're supposed to count on her to know to help with military coordination when she wouldn't even send the National Guard down to help the Texas border. When shit, she didn't even allow the National Guard to stop the fucking riots in GR or Lansing. But Trump somehow all of a sudden just they become buddies now, and he puts faith in her, puts faith in the New York governor and a couple of these governors that have proven to be worthless as fuck. You guys tell me. I just think we're being played. I think Trump is the ultimate puppet master. He knows what strings to pull on who. But see, I'm not one of those people who's ever bought into Trump's my savior. Trump's gonna make America great again. Trump's gonna do this. Trump's gonna do that. I never bought into any of that shit. Yeah, I may have voted for him because I it was either don't vote for him or vote for Harris. Then were my three choices. I was left with people, just like the rest of you. Now are those are those three choices? I wish I'd had a fourth choice. Let's just say that. Now, see, a lot of people are going to say that he's playing these people. That just wait and see that, he's got a plan. Trump's got a 3D chess play in place for these people that he's elected to put on this council. I've seen it all over 2A EDU's comment section when he did a video about this, which I shared on my community page. So if you want to listen to somebody that's a whole lot more composed than I am, that can explain a little bit more about this shit, then listen to that video. It's in my community page. 2A EDU knows exactly what Trump has said about the governor here in Michigan. But yeah, he elects her to sit on the Council of Governors. To me, that's a slap in the face. And we're only a month in. Like I seen a comment on here. We're a month in, people. And look what's already happened. Look what's taking place. Now, with all of what Doge is exposing, all this fraud, all of this Social Security wasting, uh, all of this, is one person ever going to be tried and held accountable for these crimes? For all this fraudulent money stealing, money laundering? Uh, are any of these people going to be held accountable? I'd say not. I would say absolutely not. Not one damn thing is going to happen to any of these people. They'll either just get to resign or there's going to be no consequences. I mean, you can expose all the crime you want that our government's done on the we the people, but until Trump actually charges them, then it's all a farce. It's all for what? It's all for show. It's all just a distraction. If nothing comes out of exposing all this fraud and wasted money that our government's been doing for who knows how long, if nothing happens to any of these assholes, then what is the point? What is the whole point of exposing the corruption if you're not going to hold the people accountable for the crimes that they've committed? Would someone explain that to me? Yeah, like I said, yeah, I just see somebody, just like he promised he was going to lock up Hillary Clinton. That was his big slogan, his big running campaign when he first ran was, yep, I'm going to lock Hillary Clinton up for good. Hillary for prison. I still have a flag that says that. But he's all buddy buddies with him. Oh, Skull Man, yeah, I'm totally against Elon's brain chip. Yeah, no way. There's no way I'm going to allow anybody to chip me. I'm not going to allow anybody to vaccinate me. None of that shit. I've never taken a flu shot. I've never taken a vaccine other than when I was born and I didn't have a choice. The only vaccines I've ever had is what I had when I was a kid. And that was so I could go to a public fucking school to be indoctrinated. Because that's all public schools are. They're a joke. They indoctrinate your children. They spend 8 hours a day with your kids teaching them garbage. And we wonder why we're in the shape we're in. Yeah, who, what, where? Yeah, he congratulated the Clintons. Exactly. I mean, look how much shit he talked about Biden. I mean, he's a good showman. I'll give him that. He's an entertainer. He's an actor. He wasn't so good at acting when he had Netanyahu there when he was reading off the prompter, licking Israel's asshole. But yeah, people, I'm disgusted. I really am. I'm truly disgusted because this is not what I voted for. Not at all. I was hoping finally somebody actually gave a shit about the American people. Somebody who could relate to the little guy. Someone who could relate to our concerns, to our worries. Someone who would give us our our Bill of Rights back without being infringed upon. Somebody who's going to make change throughout the world for the better, not just for Israel. Because to me, that's all he seems to care about. And we're yet to see how these other countries are going to act. We're yet to see how Mexico's going to act if we start using drones on the cartel. We're yet to see any of that come to fruition yet. But that's coming soon. Or maybe this whole show of force at the border is just a joke. Maybe they're not going to do a damn thing to these cartels. Maybe it's all just talk. Maybe, yeah, they might be sending troops to the border, putting up the wall, putting up Constantine wire. Yeah, they might be doing all that. But are they gonna go wipe the cartel off the face of the earth like he's saying? That they are a terrorist organization and they have to be dealt with? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I guess that's another video. Yeah, troops with no mags. Absolutely, Ron. Yeah, because the National Guard that was here in Michigan during the riots that we had, who mostly peaceful protest, but they were riots. Yeah, the National Guard had no mags in their weapons. I seen it firsthand here in Michigan. So that's what makes me question all this council of governors. What the hell? You know, you could have put better people on here. You could have put people who there's got to be way better governors that you could have picked from. You know, I mean, seriously. I'm so confused with the back talk, you know, the talking out of the both sides of your mouth type shit, Trump. That's what's, you know, you talk all this shit, you go on national television, you tell the Michigan people that they need to rise up. You bash Whitmer on national television, call her a tyrant, a dictator. She's destroying Michigan's economy. She's destroying the beautiful state of Michigan. But yet here, just now, as of yesterday, you appointed her Council of the Governors. That just shows me that what you say can't be, it can't be, it don't mean shit. From here on out, everything he says to me is going to be all bullshit. Because he's straight up proven it. I mean, if I'm talking that kind of shit about somebody, if I had a problem with somebody and I was talking that kind of shit, I'm sure the hell not going to just all of a sudden change my mind and become best friends with that person. I mean, come on, does that make any sense, people? I mean, because if it does, please tell me how it makes sense. Yeah, when their mouths are moving, they're lying. I could not agree more with you on that. That is perfectly said. Perfectly said. No, I'm definitely not a politician. I could never be a politician because I could screw over people like they do. I actually have a conscience. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people laughing at us Americans right now. That's probably a true statement here. Or they're sitting back just waiting for who knows what. But the divide in America is only going to get worse now. Because there's going to be them people out there that are gonna would support Trump if he declared martial law today on all of us. There'd still be people out there worshiping the ground he walks on. How any man could worship another man or a woman is it's mind-numbing to me. And there is a lot of people who worship Trump. I mean, they're just let's be real. Let's be real. There's a whole lot of people who just worship the ground he walks on. And that's sad. You know, people who's voted for him who's lost their federal jobs. Okay. I mean, it's good that he's cleaning house. That I mean, I guess that's a good thing. If he's getting corrupt people out, but if he's corrupt himself, then what good does it? It's like trading one mean dog for another one. Yeah, I think prices of shit's gonna skyrocket as well. I'm not sure about these tariffs. I don't know what good they're gonna do, how they're gonna do any good. A lot of people seem to think that it's gonna make the American dollar all strong and mighty again. Oh, maybe we're on a collapse of the American dollar. Maybe we're seeing that. People better learn to be self-reliant. Absolutely, Skull. You better learn to be self-reliant. You better learn to be able to take care of yourself because our future's uncertain. Uncertain. I mean, if you think everything is rainbows and unicorns right now, and you're living in some fairy tale land, when you awake to this nightmare that we are all about to bear witness to, you're gonna wish you paid attention sooner. I mean, with Skull, there's been talks of the one world currency for years, man. For years, maybe that's why they threw that shit out there so much. The NWO, Hulk Hogan and all that shit way back in the 80s, 90s, or whenever it was, the New World Order, NWO, you know. I think they desensitized us by putting that shit out there years in advance to get us programmed to hear it. So we're not all shocked and scared of it when they say, well, we're going to implement a new world order. Well, we've already done heard it, If they just said that, just now today, people would be like, what the fuck is a new world order? People would be freaking out. But see, they've heard it for years and years and years. They desensitized us from it. That's what they do. That's why they control all the media. That's why they control all of this. That's why all these YouTubers will only say what the same fucking media is saying because they're all monetized trying to make a dollar, making a career out of making videos. Now, you know what? I don't even know how I feel about that. I feel if you want to make videos and you want to be a real person, then you shouldn't sell yourself. You should be freely speaking your mind, not holding back, not censoring yourself for a dollar. But that's just me. I'm not for sale. There's no price that could buy me. No price. My honor is sacred to me. See, I don't think people comprehend the word honor anymore. I don't think people understand what honor is or what fucking integrity is anymore. Because if we had more people with honor and more people with integrity, this world would be a better place. This country would be a better place for sure. Aaron, what prison situation in New York State? What's going on with that, man? No, I haven't heard anything about no prison situation in New York. Aaron, elaborate, brother. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. Stacy, you don't have no problem spending $100 bills. Did I freeze up again or something? Hey, Aaron, anyone following the prison situation in New York State? No, I'm not following it. I don't know what's going on. Does anybody else know what Aaron's talking about? Or Aaron, please fill us in, man. I mean, I'll answer all your guys' questions to the best of my ability if any of you have them. I'll quit ranting for a while. I'll read some of these comments. I think I've got my point across. Okay, well, apparently he don't want to answer. So I don't know if any of you want to jump off here for a second and look at what's going on with the prison situation, a prison something going on in New York. I'd greatly appreciate it. But I mean, like this whole, all these plane crashes, people. I mean, are they coincidences? Are they acts of sabotage? What are they? Is it just sheer neglect? Is it faulty equipment? Is it air traffic control failing to do their job? What is the problem with all these plane crashes? I mean, what is happening with that? Yeah, I think I froze up again. I'm not seeing any more comments. Would somebody make a comment just to let me know I'm still on here? Because I'm not seeing anything. I think maybe I got cut off. Yep, I must have got cut off. Well, people, I'll end this video because I'm not seeing no more interaction. I don't know if I'm still live or not. It's showing me that I'm still counting. Hey, Harry, I see you're still on here. Give me a comment if you're still hearing me, brother. Well, I must have lost everybody. But anyways, people, just don't buy into all this bullshit. Question everything. And if your governor is on this list, if you live in Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia, Your governors have been elected to sit on this council of governors to help. It's a bipartisan group to strengthen federal and state collaboration on national security and disaster response and military coordination. Okay, I just had my buddy Ron message me on here telling me I'm still on here, I'm still alive. I don't know why I'm not seeing comments anymore. I don't know if YouTube took away the ability for you all to comment or this video is even going to be downloaded. I don't know what's going on. Let's try something here real quick. Yeah, you see that hat right there? That's probably going to get thrown in the garbage. If anybody can hear me, man, will somebody just make a comment to see if you can? Because I think that got taken away from me or something, or from all of you. Because these comments were coming in fast, and now they've just totally stopped. Yep, YouTube must be censoring me like crazy again. Hey, Jerry, I appreciate that, man. Yes. Devil Dog, brother. I'll read through a few of these comments real quick. Um, let's see. Yeah, reloading equipment would be a good thing to invest in. Thomas Campbell says, just read he is about to change the USPS. Good. Yep, I'm not getting any more comments, people. Apparently YouTube must took that option away, or none of you have nothing to comment or say. Huh, that is strange. That is very strange. I think I should just burn that hat tonight. Wish you guys could comment. Because yeah, that it actually disgusts me right now. It actually is very disgusting. But yeah, I feel betrayed, people. Oh, I got another message from my brother Joe saying the chats are flying. So apparently there's still people commenting, but I can't see them. Um, he told me not to burn the hat. uh, I'll get back to that in a minute. But yeah, I don't understand why I'm not seeing the comments no more though, people. But I'm glad that Ron and Joe have reached out to me and let me know that I guess the comments are still rolling in. And there's still people paying attention, so but it'd be nice to read some comments. Yeah, I don't understand why this won't let me. It's just really stupid. But this is YouTube for me, people. Um, I start talking about things, they'll give me 7,000 subs, and then take 7,000 away the next day. I don't understand this shit, but I think it's because I talk about things they don't want brought to light. I think it's because they don't want people thinking for themselves. And I'd like to think that I help people think for themselves a little bit. or give a different perspective, a different angle to look at shit. That's my main goal, is to give you a different perspective, give you all a different perspective of what's going on, a different outlook on it, how I'm feeling about it. But all right, people, I'm gonna get off here. It's been almost 2 hours. I appreciate you all patiently waiting and joining me tonight. We'll do this again tomorrow. But if you haven't, smash that like button, and if you haven't subbed, please consider subbing to my channel and help me grow, because we all have a message to get out there, and I need all your guys' help to do it. I'm counting on all of you. I count on all of you to get this hard truth out there. Because if it wasn't for you guys, my message would fall on deaf ears. But we all need to come together as concerned American citizens who are sick and tired of being lied to and manipulated. But I guess we'll have to wait and see if that'll ever happen. I have hopes that that'll happen. I have hopes that the American people will finally wake up and see through all the lies and deception and the bullshit that we've been put through. I'm hoping one day the American people will wake up to that. But until then, I'll keep telling the truth. I'll keep saying what's on my mind and calling it like it is. So I appreciate you all watching, and tune in tomorrow, probably around the same time. I'm sure something else crazy will happen between now and that time and this time tomorrow. I'm sure we'll have a whole nother topic to talk about tomorrow. But if you support your Second Amendment, if you love your Second Amendment, uh, please definitely sub to my channel, because I understand that the Second Amendment makes you a citizen and not a subject. And it's the most important amendment we have, because it gives us the ability to protect the rest of our amendments. I guess that's all I got to say for now, people. But yeah, this Council of Governors that Trump is giving Governor Gretchen Whitmer a seat at the table after calling her a tyrant, a dictator, how she is ruining Michigan's economy, how the Michigan people need to rally up against her. It was all lies. It was all propaganda. It was all bullshit. Plain and simple. Well, I hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Shut up.